there, and if I can't help you, I'll try to find you help. Welcome, everybody. Here we go. Happy Wednesday. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed. And we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. A little humid, but glorious nonetheless. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. I forgot to turn off this fan. I don't know if the mic picks it up or not, but let's see. We're also, of course, streaming at WMNHradio.org and, of course, on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. And you can go to my website, mattconnarton.com, for all of your recently updated, all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, etc., etc. Hello to our friends at Raw Talk Online and Tomorrow Radio in Ireland. That's very cool. And it is Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. And I'm not alone, my friends. There he is at the news desk, our, dare I say, intrepid entertainment reporter, Easy G. Eric Gagnon.
Yes, right off the bat, I want to get something else so I don't forget it. First time I'm doing this, it's on my phone.
Oh.
Marion reached out to me, and we have a 4th annual Remembering Dustin, and it's going to be Saturday at 2 to 6 p.m. I got a little thing to read here. Manchester Vineyard Church, 750 Pine Street.
Oh.
And it says right here, it's a raffle, bake sale, and live entertainment. I don't know who's going to be there, but Remembering Dustin, who was a student at Manchester High Central. I should be wearing my glasses.
Oh, yes, yes. There you go. Put your eyeballs on.
Yep.
All right. Are those readers or are those?
Yeah, reading glasses. Yep.
Okay.
I'll start over now.
Please.
It was a raffle. Here we go. Read it better. A raffle, bake sale, and live entertainment. Remembering Dustin, who was a student at Manchester High School Central Central Pride Green there, and I think I messed that up anyways. From 2015 to 2017, when he passed away, he was very active in both drama and chorus. A scholarship was started in his name, and his fundraiser helps raise money for those scholarships. To the date, we have raised $4,100 to 12 students. Please help us continue Dustin's legacy by joining us this Saturday.
Oh, very nice. Miriam sent you that?
Yep. And to change the subject a little, I was checking out for one last time about the relay this year. It's not, one team raised over $8,000.
So we should clarify for people, you're talking about the Relay for Life.
Changing the subject a little bit, yeah.
Yes.
One team raised over $8,000.
$8,000, wow.
Yeah.
Now, are you still raising? Obviously,
No.
the relay has gone by, but I know.
No, I gave up on a while back because I wasn't raising anymore, and I just kind of ran out of people to ask. So I'll start fresh in January.
But what was your total? It was pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, it was 2,100 something. I've been down at home. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. You did an amazing job.
It'd be very
with
tough
that.
to beat that last year because a lot of that money I gave towards the relay was government. Stimulus money. So
that's true.
I don't think we're going to get a ton of money. Well, it's just some people are still getting some money for that, but I don't think it's coming to me anytime soon.
Right.
But anyways, enough about me. So check that out on Saturday. It seems like a good time.
Absolutely. And I do want to remind you all, of course, too, that we are proudly sponsored by the Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan at 1000 Elm Street, right across the street. They have delicious gourmet pretzels. They have craft beer. Thursday nights is a trivia night with the great Bill Cini. Oh, Easy G's getting up to get the mug. Yes, I forget to do that. Thank you, Eric. Good thinking. Good looking out, as I believe the young people say. But yes, Thursday nights, Bill Cini is there, who also does trivia on the morning show on Wednesdays. Rave reviews for Bill Cini. And who is Bill Cini married to, Easy G?
Ali Baudry. Ali Baudry.
Baudry,
yeah.
So close.
Baudry, I always mess it up.
Yeah,
sorry, Al, if you're listening.
That's okay. I could tell by your hesitation, though, and the way that you said it, that you weren't sure you were.
I refer to her as Hey Allie.
Hey Allie.
Yeah, I've seen her play many times. You saw her at the Rex when they reopened the place.
Oh.
A while back, and Alex Preston was there from American Idol fame.
Oh.
And I met him. It was very nice. And then she's played I've seen her play at Java Jams many times over the years, but they don't seem to be doing any right now because she's been doing other things. So.
I see. Which
is great, She played at the Rex Theater the other day.
Oh, very good. Friday nights, of course, at the Hop Knot, they have our friend Grant Lampton, who was here yesterday as his normal self, shall we say, as Mike Sutterth for his weekly Tweakonomics segment.
Yeah, well,
But
if he's listening, hopefully he'll come in a few minutes early because he'll get to meet the lovely Amanda McCarthy and her boyfriend Tom.
That's right, on August 10th.
I don't think they. I don't know, but maybe they don't know each other.
Maybe.
But they do music, so who knows?
Yes,
we'll find out next Tuesday. If he's listening, come on in a few minutes early.
That's a good thing to remind people of. I'm sure it's in your entertainment report as well.
It is,
but a programming note, yes. Tuesday of next week, we'll have a very full and exciting show. We will be joined in the first hour by Amanda McCarthy, along with Tom. And will you be here for that, EZG?
I believe so, yes.
So they'll be here in the first hour. And
with bells on. Yeah.
And I assume Amanda's going to perform?
Oh, definitely. We've already got a song, but I'm not going to announce it on the radio. We had a little 2-second conversation of what would be funny to do on the radio. He goes,
yes.
Eric, I said, that sounds like a great idea, but I'm not going to say it because if I say it, it won't be an excitement for
You'll start crying?
No, but it won't be excitement for the show. So.
I gotcha. It'll be a surprise. Yeah, so Tuesday of next week, Amanda McCarthy and Tom will be here along with EZG for the first hour. And then, of course, in the second hour, Mike Sutterth will be here. And, and of course, if Amanda and Tom and you too, Eric, if you all want to stick around.
Yeah, I want to stick around, but for their busy schedules.
For the second hour, you're all welcome to. But, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. Haven't seen Amanda in a while. I was going to say since before the pandemic, but I feel like at some point she was here.
Yeah, she was. I was looking back at my old photos. She was here at the end of September.
Okay.
Before things got nuts.
Right. Yeah, because it wasn't until the winter where we kind of decided no more guests for a while. Right. So that makes sense. Yeah, it was September. So that'll be great. Really looking forward to that. Looking forward to your entertainment report today, Eric. Eric is here, we should say. For anyone who's confused about what day it is Wednesday, but you have a doctor appointment tomorrow, correct?
No, I have a special party I've been invited to.
Oh, a special party?
Yeah, if Peter White's listening, it's for VIPs only. The Inkling.
Oh.
He always refers to it as a secret society.
So Manchester Inklink, so they, it's not a sex cult, is it?
No, he always calls it a secret society.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if that was code for something. Okay, now, so Manchester Inklink, we should explain to people, the great Carol Robideau and Andy Sylvia, of course, a part of that as well. It's called the VIP Club, right?
Yep.
And it's really inexpensive to join, I believe.
Yeah, I belong to the I'm not going to announce it on the radio, but anyways, I belong to the there's different categories. I belong to the small one.
You belong to the small category.
Right. And you can get a discount.
So what is that for people under 6 feet?
Yeah, you get discounts throughout the city of Manchester with your VIP card. You get a nice T-shirt from one of the local stores here on the Hanover Street.
And
they didn't have a party for a while because of COVID, obviously. But
right. Now, Peter White is, you mentioned him because he is not a VIP.
Yeah, not yet.
He's been
people give him one of those.
He's been very stubborn about this, hasn't
he?
Yeah,
Don Tibbetts was going to help him set it up, but it didn't work. He tried though.
Do you think maybe it's a commitment issue that he has? I mean, what do you think? What do you think's going on there?
I think eventually he's going to join in.
The psychology of it is fascinating to me. But
maybe he'll give himself a birthday present for September.
So it's only VIPs who are allowed at the party,
right?
In other words, so you're a VIP.
Yep.
Congratulations.
I've never been to a VIP party, so I'm looking forward to it.
Wow. Well, very exciting. Very exciting. Also,
I'm sorry, I haven't seen Kara Robideau, and I can't remember how long. I haven't seen her for a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while either.
I know it hasn't been this year, that's for sure.
She's been on this show a few times. She's great on the air, but she's very busy in the afternoon.
Very busy.
But I always enjoy when she comes on. When we do see her. Well, let me give the numbers, and then I have something else to ask you about their
all right.
Their EZG.
Oh, no.
But you can call us at 603-250-6007, 250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can always interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. We'll say hello to everyone in there in just a few moments. But the best thing to do so that we can hear and enjoy your dulcet tones is give us a call at 603-250-6007. And, all right, Easy G. Now, you told me, you mentioned this before we got on the air.
Pre-game.
You said, yes, the pregame. Good sports reference there.
Yeah.
I don't really do those myself. I'm not a sports fan like you.
Yeah, true.
A sports maven, if I can use that term. Remember Maven? He won, I think, the first season of Tough Enough.
Oh, God.
Then he,
I was watching an old...
then he became a drug addict.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yes.
I was watching an old... when I had the Peacock there, the expensive stuff, and decided to get rid of it after a month. It was way expensive. But anyways, long story short, as Joel used to say,
Yes.
he was really... remember one time he was like his nickname was like a sex bot when they were doing anything they wanted to on the air.
Oh, yeah.
And
the Attitude Era.
He was really... boy, he was out there. So he became a drug addict. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, I think he's got his thing together now. But
okay.
You mentioned before we get on the air that you have not necessarily a scandal. You don't feel that this rises to the level of scandal.
No.
But you have somehow run afoul of our great friend, Texas Mike. And before you even explain what you've done to upset Texas Mike, and I would remind you, he does brandish a branding iron. He's a former AWA tag team champion with Blackjack Mulligan in the late 1970s. So I'd be careful about trifling. I think the young people say that. Trifling with him.
Yeah.
Because you're always trifling.
Well, if he's listening, I'm sorry for what I did.
You have done something to upset him. Now, I think
it was just a little bit.
Just tell me this. Did you try to steal his woman? Because we know that you have a history of trying to...
I know who she is. I've met her before. So.
Okay.
And I know her just through...
Do you approve of her?
Oh, definitely.
Good. Okay, I haven't met her, but...
She's got a great gal, yep.
A great gal. Wow, you sound like John Hopwood there. So, what did you do? You have upset Texas Mike.
I guess he doesn't want me to tag him on Facebook, so I erased the post, and I told him I was very sorry, I won't do it again.
No, what was the post?
It was about Fisher Cats. It really doesn't matter. I guess he doesn't want me to do it, so which is fine. I won't do it.
So there wasn't anything about the post that was offensive or askew?
No, it was just about the Fisher Cats.
Does he not like the Fisher Cats?
Oh, he does. He enjoys going to games. He used to work there. I used to work with him.
So he just doesn't want you tagging him on the Facebook.
So, well, that's fine. I took down the post, and I said I was sorry.
Why didn't you just remove the tag and leave the post up?
I just took it all down.
Who else did you tag?
Whenever somebody gets a little upset with me, I just follow my rule, just take down the post.
Oh,
say I'm sorry.
Whenever somebody gets upset with me, I just keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah, well, sometimes that doesn't work.
Well, sometimes, people get even more upset with me.
I reached out to somebody on Facebook today. I'm not going to repeat what I said today, but sometimes it's good to get your opinion out, even if it doesn't affect the person. It makes you feel better, I think.
Oh, right.
To get your words out.
Why don't you want to tell us who you said that to? Was it Texas Mike?
No, I'll tell you off the air.
Oh, okay.
You'll have a good laugh.
Really?
Yep.
Somebody I know?
You know of her.
Oh, I can guess.
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay. Does she still hate me?
That I don't know.
I let's just assume that she does.
Yeah. Well, you know what you say about the hate part, right, on the radio?
I always say I'd rather. Well, I've revised it a little bit. So the original axiom that I came up with is I'd rather be loved than hated, but I'd rather be hated than ignored. When it comes to the show.
Right.
And then I've refined it a little bit. My new one is, I'd rather take the love than the hate, but I'd rather take the hate than nothing at all.
Yeah, so I'll tell you off the air because it was a text I sent her, so I don't want to.
Yeah. Because when you do a show like this, particularly a political talk show, I'm actually surprised I don't get more hate than I do. But when you do a show like this, you're going to have people who love you and you're going to have people who hate you.
Well, I think the top of the list has to be Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe does seem to hate me. I don't know if you heard me talking about it, but Jenny found
Yeah, I heard that.
videos the Crazy Joe posted in 2017. Apparently, he was very upset with a gentleman named Patrick Melton, who does a podcast called Nobody Likes Onions. And
he wonders why he has no friends.
I need to reach out to Patrick. I don't know Patrick personally, but I know a lot about him because I'm a fan of Red Bar Radio, hosted by Mike David, a guy out of Chicago who does a show where he picks on Patrick a lot. So I'm very familiar with Patrick's content.
You ever heard of the show on GIR? It's called Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast with Casey Kasem?
No, it's on from
What, they dig
1
him up?
a.m. to 5 a.m. They talk about a lot of...
Oh, are you talking about AM Coast to Coast?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Coast to Coast?
Yeah, Coast to Coast. They always say, no matter what time it is, day and night, we're glad you're with us.
Yeah, that's all. It's like all conspiracy theory stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And,
They talk about psychics. They talk about the devil. They talk about, the spaceships.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually got into listening to that show a little bit. This was like a decade ago. A friend of mine who's passed away, Stephen James Blake, that's one of the first podcasts I ever produced was his.
Wow.
But he told me about the show, and I did start listening to it a little bit just for fun, and it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, no, it's Sunday night. Saturday night they play the. I forget the guy's pretty famous. He did it he was on the radio for a long time, and he just passed away a couple years ago. I have to write his name down next time I remember. Oh yeah. Speaking of radio guys, oh my God, it was a 3-hour commercial about the food buckets. Clyde Lewis. He was telling everybody how you got to run to the stores. What happens if you run to the store? The counters are empty.
Right.
You know, make sure you get my food buckets. You know.
That's right.
Lasting 25 years, and he's just going on and on and on and on. It was unbelievable.
I wonder if he gets them from the same company as Jim Baker and these other guys get theirs, and they just have their branding kind of stamped on them.
I watched like 1 minute Jim Baker. I had to turn the channel.
I had looked once. I'm going to look again just quickly. I had looked for a Clyde Lewis food buckets commercial or
He
segment.
doesn't really call it food buckets, but it's food that lasts you a long time, so I just call it food buckets. On GIR, they advertise another one too. It's nothing to do with Clyde Lewis. And it's advertised on 9 a.m. when they have the other crazy guy there, Glenn Beck.
Yeah,
He has his own food buckets too. I'm assuming he likes it because it's on his show. So.
Right.
Oh my God.
I do want to mention too, hello and thank you again to Will Brierly if he happens to be listening. Jenny and I checked out the game, Retired Men's Nude Beach Volleyball, which is up at Humble Games. HumbleGames.com, I think, is the website.
I got a question about that. I listened to it twice, and I don't really understand what part you were in it.
So there's a part in the game. Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto?
Never.
Okay. So in Grand Theft Auto, a lot of people will know what I'm talking about. In Grand Theft Auto, like you're driving around and, different radio stations come on while you're driving. Oh. I'm not a gamer, but I have played it. Oh, yeah. So you're driving around and different radio stations, different songs, different talk shows come on the radio while you're driving around. So kind of a similar concept. In Retired Men's Nude Beach Volleyball, this new game that just came out yesterday, go to humblegames.com. You can get it. But Will was kind enough to send me the game. So Jenny and I were checking it out today. It's a lot of fun. But so in that game, you're driving around from one volleyball tournament to another in these different cities, and you're driving to these different places in Massachusetts. But eventually you end up in New Hampshire, and when you drive into New Hampshire, Matt Connarton Unleashed comes on the radio.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that part.
Yeah. So the show...
I'll have to try it again.
So the show is actually in the game, which is pretty fun.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Does that make you have to use the restroom? Hearing about that? Very good. All right. All right. So Easy Chi Eric Agnon, he's going to use the restroom. But yes, thank you again to Will. And please check out the game. Like I said, it's up at humblegames.com. And very, very fun. Very cool thing. Let's see. Well, coming up at 4:30-ish or whenever Eric returns, we'll get to his entertainment report. I do want to say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat. Mike Pelopita is a top fan, and of course from one of our wonderful sponsors here at WMNH, Queen City Cabinetry in the historic Sunbeam Mall. Mike noticed Eric looks very busy, you know, when Eric was getting his papers ready for his entertainment report. And Mike said, he also holds his pen kind of weird. I've noticed that too. Yes. Easy G is in the chat room. Hello. Dan Lavasser joins us in the chat. Hi, Dan. Charles Richardson from the Charles Richardson Show says, hey, welcome to Tomorrow Radio, Matt, joining the UK team. Yes, thank you, Charles. And, of course, you can hear the Charles Richardson Show. He'll be on tonight. He's on every night online from 7 to 9 p.m. Every Wednesday and Friday night specifically. I should say that on Tomorrow Radio and, of course, on Raw Talk Online and IPM Nation and on the Charles Richardson Show YouTube, Facebook page, and maybe on YouTube as well. I'm not sure. But Charles does a great show. Tom Blanchard is in the chat room. He's wondering if Eric writes in cursive. We'll have to ask him that when he comes back. I think he does. Jenny is in the chat room and says shalom. And Charles said in the chat room, hola, Jenny. And because Charles said hola, there's a little button below the comment that says see translation. It's funny. I didn't know it did that. Joe Friday is in the chat room. Joe says, shout out to Bonnie's. What's Bonnie's? Or do you mean Bunnies, Joe Friday? They apparently made some great donations toward the cornhole tournament on Sunday at Bonfire. Oh, very cool, very cool. Dirk Don from Arrogant Media joins us in the chat room. Hello, Dirk. Wayne Noel, who is a top fan all the way from Michigan, joins us. Dirk is wondering, why would Texas Mike get upset over being tagged on social media posts? Yeah, I wonder that too. Something about that bothers him, apparently. But who knows? I mean, you know, he is from Texas after all. Eric Street says, just saw a video of Crazy Joe smoking a cigarette. I didn't know he smoked those, but I'm not surprised. Well, in one of his videos, he mentions that he just took up smoking recently and kind of blamed it on me. I guess I stressed him out. Miriam Banish in the Facebook live chat and is a top fan and says hello. Abigail Jem joins us in the Facebook live chat. Hello, Abigail. Let's see. Let me give the numbers again. 603-250-6007. 603-250-6007 if you'd like to join us. By the way, Jenny found this first. She brought this to my attention. The Offspring, I don't know if you saw this, Eric. This is why I opened with an Offspring song. I opened with Come Out and Play, which is their first big single. I still remember seeing that on MTV, the video, for the very first time back in the day. This is from pitchfork.com. The Offspring's drummer, Pete Parada, is leaving the band due to being unvaccinated. Parada, who joined the Offspring in 2007, says, quote, it has been decided that I'm unsafe to be around in the studio and on tour, unquote. Let's see what the story is here. Did you hear about this, Eric?
Nope.
This isn't in your entertainment report?
No, no, it hasn't.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan.
It says here, Pete Parada has said he will no longer drum with the Offspring because he has not gotten a COVID-19 vaccination. Quote, given my personal medical history and the side effect profile of these jabs, my doctor has advised me not to get a shot at this time, unquote, Parada wrote on Instagram on Tuesday. Quote, since I'm unable to comply with what is increasingly becoming an industry mandate, it has been decided that I am unsafe to be around in the studio and on tour. I mention this because you won't be seeing me at these upcoming shows. I caught the virus over a year ago. It was mild for me, so I am confident I'd be able to handle it again. That's not the point, dude. But I'm not certain I'd survive another post-vaccination round of Guillain-Barré syndrome, which dates back to my childhood and has evolved to be progressively worse over my lifetime, unquote, So I'm probably not pronouncing it right, so I'm just going to call it GBS. It says here, GBS is a neurological condition where the body's immune system can mistakenly attack some of its nerves. As the New York Times notes, last month the FDA said the J&J COVID-19 vaccine may be associated with a small increased risk of GBS. There is not, however, currently evidence to suggest a link between the condition and the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. Pete Parada joined The Offspring in 2007. In his post, he wrote, quote, "I have no negative feelings towards my band. They're doing what they believe is best for them while I am doing the same," unquote. Well, he's being very mature and professional about it, which is good. The Offspring are slated to play a sold-out show in Los Angeles on Sunday. The band has additional concerts scheduled for August, well into June of 2022.
Who's going to play the drums now?
I don't know. It says here it is currently unclear if Pete Parada will rejoin The Offspring for touring or recording at a date in the future. Pitchfork has reached out to representatives for The Offspring to comment and additional information. Now, I'm glad you asked that question, though, Eric, because I assume the reason that you raised the question, who is going to be playing drums for them now, is we all know, or at least our regular longtime listeners do, that you are, in fact, a drummer. So,
wow. Lousy one at that.
And you are vaccinated. So are you thinking about auditioning for The Offspring?
Not a fan at all. Oh, maybe this person can play the drums. It's on the phone.
Why don't we do this? Why don't I play another Offspring song? You can air drum to it, and we'll see how you do.
Yeah, well.
Well, you think about it. We'll take this call. Maybe it's Pete Parada looking for a new gig.
Could be.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Pete. It's Pete Parada. That's right. That's who it is.
Oh, Pete Parada. How are you? Did you find a new band?
Yeah. It plays music.
Oh boy, I'll tell you what. There's something familiar about your voice,
Yeah,
Pete
I know.
Parada.
I know who you are.
You remind me of somebody. I don't know. You remind me of Brandon from Portland. Or actually, you remind me of Dave Ridley.
I was just trying to fit in.
Oh, I understand. It's good to try to fit in. That's how you get through life. Right, Easy G?
Yeah, I've been trying to do that for a long time.
Yeah, Eric's been trying to do that for a long time.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
That's right. How are you, Dave?
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Reopen NH. Back in action. ReopenNH.com. The folks you can't find on Facebook anymore because they've been banned.
What's the point of Reopen NH? Everything's open.
They technically they sort of renamed. I mean, when I get their emails now, it says rebuildnh.com, but I still call it Reopen. I just don't like changing names, I guess.
I guess not. I mean, rebuild. I mean, that's fine. That's positive.
The new arena's not open.
Yep.
That's true. Not everything's open, as Eric points out.
It's open in October, but who knows?
The new arena's
knows?
Not opening until October. Yeah.
Who knows, though? You never know.
Yeah.
I did see 5 cars open
Anyway.
there the other day.
Go ahead, Dave.
It looks like they are wasting no time trying to enforce through public pressure the New Hampshire medical freedom law.
I'm not familiar with this. The New Hampshire medical freedom law?
Yeah, I think it's really new. I think this is the one that they're talking about, but it basically bans the state. According to Reopen, it quote prohibits the state of New Hampshire and all its political subdivisions from mandating any vaccination, unquote.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So they're claiming that the Portsmouth mayor is violating that or attempting to create a violation of it. So he has apparently sent an email to the city manager, according to Reopen. He has sent an email to the city manager urging a mandate of the COVID-19 vaccine for all city employees, or they would have to get daily testing, something like that.
Right.
So Reopen is claiming that this violates the new law, or I think it's the new law, RSA 141-C.
And what is that law? What is in the law that's being violated according to them?
It's alleged prohibition on all political subdivisions of the state from mandating a vaccination.
There's something in the law. Wait, I'm a little bit unclear. Wait, there's something in an existing law, or there's something in a law that was passed, or this is in a law that they're trying to get passed?
I think it's this new law, the one that prohibits the state from mandating a vaccination.
But this new law has already been passed, or no?
Yeah, I think it's already passed. And it also bans the believe the municipalities from doing so as well, which that's what the mayor would presumably be violating if he's trying to get them to have a vaccine mandate.
Well, if there's a state law against it, then I guess he can't mandate that.
I think it brings up two beefs, long-term beefs that are not just specific to Portsmouth or to New Hampshire. But first of all, obviously, if you or I, try to break the law, I mean, what are the chances we would get in trouble compared to the mayor just having to withdraw his request, right? I mean, what's the danger that he's going to go to jail compared to you going to jail when you break the law?
Right. Well, that's why we have three branches of government. So if the executive branch and say Portsmouth, you said this is going on, the executive branch in Portsmouth, if somebody feels that they're violating the law, they can address that in the judicial branch and go to court over it. You sue the government.
And the other concern is, again, we see this in Keene. I live in Winchester, so we see this in Keene a lot. I see Keene more than I see Portsmouth. But it seems like they're always just throwing new ordinances and resolutions and bans and stuff up against the wall, and really not paying much attention to whether it's lawful or not. And if it's not, then you can spend thousands of dollars challenging it in court. In which case the city would just, okay, we'll stop enforcing that one. But there's no real penalty for them for doing something, like in the way of an ordinance that is illegal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If something is struck down, it's struck down, and then everybody goes forward. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Or that ban they banned protesting in front of people's houses. Government officials' houses.
Yeah.
In wherever the governor lives. I don't remember the town.
Yeah.
So that's illegal and obviously unconstitutional and illegal ban to tell you what you can't hold a sign on a road right away. The town isn't supposed to have that kind of power. It's not a home rule state, but they do it anyway. And then how much time are they going to serve in jail when it's found to be illegal what they did?
None. Yeah, nobody goes to jail in that case.
Because it's an exclusive club and you're not in it.
That's true. Having said all that, I do wish everyone would get vaccinated. Now we have this new Lambda variant that's spreading, and apparently it might actually evade somewhat our existing vaccines. So if everyone would, if everyone could have gotten on the same page from the beginning and said, let's defeat this virus. I'm just frustrated with all of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I mean, I don't know what people should do, right? I mean, I just know that there shouldn't be there should be no act of aggression, but other than that, I just don't know.
I know what people should do. People should get vaccinated, but we live in a country heavily populated with anti-science, right-wing conspiracy theorists who think it's all a hoax. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little extra cynical and negative today just because there was some pretty disturbing news about the next big variant that's coming our way this morning. So I'm a little, yeah. Anyway, anything else on your mind, Dave?
Okay. No, that's it. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Hey, feel free to give the Ridley Report a plug or anything else you want to mention, Rebuild NH or whatever.
RidleyReport.com. I ambush interview politicians.
All right, very good. All right, thanks for the call, Dave. Take care.
All right, thanks, Matt.
All right, you got it. Bye-bye. All right, our friend Dave Ridley. I didn't think to ask him if he's vaccinated. I assume he is.
I think he might be, but don't quote me.
I mean, he doesn't like mask mandates and things like that because he doesn't want the government doing like literally much of anything. But he is a masker. He does take COVID seriously. So I hope he's vaccinated. By the way, Andrew Joseph Reed Downs McCann Brown is in the Facebook live chat all the way from Ireland at Tomorrow Radio, and he says, yes, Charles Richardson is on tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. our time, 12 midnight to 2 a.m. in the UK.
Wow.
Pretty exciting stuff. Are you, speaking of exciting stuff, Easy G, are you ready?
Ready as ever, baby.
For your, and you didn't know what I was going to see? What if I was going to say something else? Like, are you ready for a plate of chocolate-covered ants?
No, definitely not ready.
No, see, that's why you gotta. No, but I actually, I'm just kidding. I was gonna ask you if you're ready for your entertainment report. All right, I'm gonna hit the music because I know that we're all ready for this.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-bys, celebrity gossip? Easy G's gotcha. Entertainment report style.
That's why I'm easy. 'Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
Easy G's theme for the entertainment report, as produced by the great DJ Midas.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. By the way, is there any Crazy Joe in your entertainment report? He's an entertainer, you know.
No.
Oh.
I'm an entertainer.
I'm trying to forget about Crazy Joe.
I understand. It's hard to forget about him.
Yeah, true it is. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, today's August 4th on a Wednesday, and this lady here played one time at Jabba Jams many years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and she was so good, even though it was her only time there. Now she lives somewhere else in the United States, I forget where. But anyways, she was really, really good. And her name is Elizabeth Beckett. I mean, now it's not Elizabeth Beckett, it's Elizabeth Chamberlain, because she married got married on August 1st to a guy named Jason.
What's her name now?
Elizabeth used to be Beckett, but now it's Chamberlain.
Chamberlain?
Yep.
Oh.
So congratulations.
Congratulations to Elizabeth Chamberlain. Oh, we had a question, Easy G, in the Facebook live chat, but you were out of the room. Do you write in cursive on your papers?
Sometimes. I know Mike Palapita, is that his name?
Mike Palapita from Queen City Cabinetry?
You notice how I was using my pen wrong, but I've always done it that way ever since like 5 years old.
Well, he said you hold it weird.
Yeah, I hold it like this, and you're supposed to hold it like that.
I guess, yeah.
They tried to force me to wear some kind of special thing to make you
really
use the right way.
Yeah.
They noticed it too, but I never did it.
Well, I think that you should write whatever way you feel comfortable with, Easy G.
I've always learned the wrong way, so it's hard to do it this way.
Uh-huh.
Most people do it this way, 99% of people.
Yeah, I guess. I'm looking for a pen so I can see
you probably do it that way.
How I do it. How do I do it? I hold it like that.
Yeah, see,
yeah.
I hold it like that for the longest time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever works for you, Eric.
Yeah, true.
I
do some cursive. Yeah, that's not really a. People don't really know how to do cursive these days. These young ones.
The most important thing is that you're able to write out your entertainment report.
Right.
That's the most important thing.
So, anyways, speaking of entertainment, Chunky's there in Manchester. There's going to be a new movie, and it's not that. I don't think that hopefully the movie will be better than the name. It's called The Batman.
The Batman.
I think it could have come with a better title, but it's coming out next spring. So we'll talk about that another day.
Is The Batman? Is it any relation to Batman?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
They got a new Batman too. It's the guy that did all the vampire movies.
But this is The Batman.
Yep. You know that guy that did all the vampire movies?
The guy that did all the vampire movies.
Yeah.
You mean like Twilight?
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, young guy.
Robert Pattinson?
Yes, he's the new Batman. Yep. Very good. Wow. Well, it's the beginning of the month, so we're going to do a couple of anniversaries.
Oh, we got anniversaries.
We got a whole bunch of them.
Well, while I find the happy anniversary, Dirk Don in the chat room says, and by the way, Dirk, I know I was speaking broadly. I'm frustrated with a specific sect of people. But Dirk said, I disagree with the idea that these people are anti-science when it comes to the vaccination. The problem is how our government and media handled the pandemic so poorly that people that they don't know who to trust. This is, of course, speaking outside of people who are overall anti-vaxxers. Yeah, we won't get into all that, right? Maybe we'll come back to that after Easy's report. I do have some thoughts on that. I see your point, but I don't entirely agree. But, I got to find the, let's see. Which one should we do? Let's go with this one. We have two options.
Oh,
Or we got a couple. We got more. We got a couple this month. Bob and Heather. Even Chris. I was asking yesterday wedding. Todd and Denise. My sister-in-law. Ben and Alex. Charlie Sherman and Michelle. Don and Tony. And Matt Laura, the animal lady.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy 2 years to them.
I'm sorry, Eric. I missed those because the happy anniversary music was playing. Can you repeat those?
No.
Okay.
Only do it once.
All right.
So if you miss it, oh well.
Oh, that's the rules,
Yeah.
huh? Wow. Easy G laying down the rules.
Oh, okay. Also, a couple birthdays. It's also my friend Todd's birthday and his anniversary month, so it's a double.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my friend Cindy.
Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary.
We don't do that for the
but
birthday.
be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Well, the problem is you mentioned anniversary again.
Oh, yeah, you're true. You're right.
Yes, yes.
And my friend, my good friend Cindy.
This one also gets an air horn. Sorry.
Yeah, my good friend Cindy. She'll be marrying Jason. So the following January of 2023 will be their anniversary.
Wow, it's anniversary, huh?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Not for a long time though.
Happy anniversary.
Right.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, boy.
Happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it. Happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it. Happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
You know my favorite thing on Facebook is when you say congratulations to somebody. Every once in a while, they'll send the balloons up. You see that on Facebook?
Yes.
I like that. They don't do it every time. But
By the way, I'm glad that Jason and Cindy are finally getting married. It's about time he made an honest woman out of her.
they've been dating for many years. And they can make a great couple. They're getting married January 6th.
How do you know they'll make a great couple? What are you, psychic or something?
Yeah, I know them for a long time. Though.
For all you know, they could be the worst couple ever.
No, she wanted to get married for a long time. I know this lady for over 20 years.
Oh, my goodness.
But anyways, enough for her.
Yeah, enough of her.
And also my friend Nick and my friend Abby and my friend AJ is from Florida. And good old Jim Robidoux, Carol's other half.
What is it, his birthday?
Yeah, birthday coming up on the 6th.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
It'll be Saturday, yep. No, sorry, Friday. And my friend Mike Frost, I call him the funniest man I know.
Who?
My friend Mike Forrest. I've known him for a long time.
Mike Forrest?
Yeah, he's always cracking the jokes.
I've never heard of him. Is he like a comedian or something?
No, he's just a friend of mine. I always call him the funniest man I know.
Well, why doesn't he become a comedian if he's the
he
funniest
is a
man you
comedian.
know?
He's pretty funny.
Well, you should encourage him to follow his dream and become a comedian if he's so funny.
He's a funny guy.
Are you sure he's as funny as you claim?
Yes, he is. And my friend Jonathan.
Funny how? He amuses you in some way?
He's always telling jokes.
Tom Blanchard is in the chat room and says, could you plug our car show this Saturday for Jack Customs Foundation, 5th annual salute to the troops at Lakes Region Casino. I don't know why I can't say casino. Could you go ahead and plug that, Easy G?
Well, I had a chance to write it all down, so why don't you announce it one more time?
Oh. Why? You want me to read it again?
Yeah, why don't you read it one more time?
Okay.
I can't read that fast.
Could you plug our annual... Oh, it's an anniversary. Could you plug our car show this Saturday for Jack Customs Foundation 5th annual salute to the troops at Lakes Region Casino? It's an anniversary.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
All right.
Could you plug that, Easy G? He was asking if you could plug it.
You just plugged it twice, so thank you.
No, he was asking if you could plug it.
I had a chance to write it all down, so hopefully the event will go well.
Eric Street is asking, did Mike the comedian work with you like from Stop and Shop?
No, he's just a friend of mine through the Young Adults. Known him for over 30 years.
The Young Adults? Is that like a club that you belong to?
Christian Young Adults, yep.
Christian Young? There's a...
St. Marie's, yep.
It's called Christian Young Adults?
Yeah, of course I'm not young anymore, neither is he.
So you age out of that? Or are you like now Christian old adults?
Well, I go to this new group called Connect. And
Connect? That sounds like a dating site.
It's for people that are not young adults. So. Most of us are over 50. So.
Older adults.
Adults,
over 50 who are looking to date? It sounds like a dating site. Connect.
No, not really.
Oh, you can connect with other former Young adult side.
Actually, one of the guys that runs the group, he's a former young adult, but he was always 10 years older than me. So
10 years older, yes.
so he's really old.
Right. Stacey Lawton is in the chat room and says, hey, Matt, I just arrived. How is my friend Easy G? How are you, Easy G?
Doing fine.
Excellent. And Tom Blanchard says, thanks, Easy.
Yeah, so next week my goal is to get rid of all these scribbled papers.
Oh, my God. Are you getting a tablet? Are you going to get an Amazon Fire?
I got this big notebook, so I'm trying to get rid of all these scribbles. See all the scribbles?
Right.
I forgot. Goodness gracious, some of the stuff's from January.
I think a tablet would be, if you could get someone from another state to buy you a tablet.
All you tennis lovers, we got the U.S. Open August 30th till September 10th. So,
who's the tennis player who used to grunt really loud?
She's still playing, Serena Williams, but she got injured at Wimbledon. Well, she's getting up there in age now. She's 39.
39?
And she hasn't won a tournament since she became a mother, which is okay because being a mother is her number one job. So
it's the most important job, wouldn't you say?
That thing is outdated. So.
Well, what is motherhood?
No, some shows for the kids at the Capitol.
Oh, right, right.
But this place is always open. The Studio 550 right down the street here, 550arts.com. You can call 603-232-5597. They always got a lot of fun stuff cooking. Or as the Rock would say, what's he got cooking?
That's a little vague. How would you describe, what would you define as fun stuff cooking?
They got lots of things going on over there.
Oh, lots of things going on.
Art stuff, and they make pottery and everything from A to Z.
Pottery?
Yep. You ever make any pottery?
No, I have no artistic ability in that way.
Well, I got a question.
You do?
See if I can find my pen.
Well, I hope it's a good question. Some people say there are no bad questions, but I disagree.
Grant Lampton was on the other day.
Yes.
He said this party that's happening at the August 7th is kind of a private party, so maybe I shouldn't announce it.
Right. It's a private party.
So I know he announced it, but that's okay because he's there. So I got kind of confused about that. So
maybe he's playing Carol Robideau's VIP party.
Well, this is Saturday. Her party is Thursday.
Right.
So what do you think about that? If it's a private party, maybe I shouldn't be announcing it.
I don't think you should announce it because there's a risk that some hooligans could hear about it and then show up and crash the party.
Well, he announced it because he's going to the party.
Or Serena Williams might show up and start grunting while she hits a tennis ball.
We'll forget about that. Grant Lampton will definitely be there. Summer residents every Friday at the Hobnot at 7 o'clock.
That's right. Every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Stacey Lawton in the chat, who is a top fan, by the way, says, anybody remember John McEnroe, the tennis player who had a mouth on him that was kept getting thrown out of the game?
He works for the networks that produce the tennis. He's pretty good at doing that, too.
Yeah?
Yep.
He had a late-night talk show at one point. Do you remember that? It was very short-lived.
No, I don't remember that at all. What was this?
Very short-lived. It was, like 15 years ago, maybe.
I don't remember that.
Didn't last long.
Well, this event's coming up around the corner. Elliott Road Race, August 10th. It's usually one of the hottest days of the year, so we'll find out. It's going to be next Tuesday when Amanda's going to be in the house and Tom. It's going to be the 20th annual road race on Elm Street, and it starts a little before 6 o'clock. And they're always the mayor of Manchester is to shot off a little gun, not a real gun, by the way.
Oh, thank God!
One of those things that starts the race.
A starter pistol?
Yeah.
You scared the heck out of me, Easy G.
Yeah, it's not a real gun. Come on. They wouldn't allow that.
God. Thank.
Well, if you look at something to fill your tummy, Queen City Cupcakes.
Always.
Right here. So tasty right here on Elm Street. And you even know they have one or two.
They are wonderful. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing on a hot summer day, like when it's 90 degrees out, nothing better than a chocolate cupcake.
There you go. It's, the chocolate don't agree with me, but the cupcakes are good in any weather.
Yeah, no, they're really not. But
right.
They are. But no, a chocolate cupcake is disgusting in hot weather. However, having said that, Queen City Cupcake is quite wonderful. Yes, I have had at least you've brought me, I think, a couple of those for Jenny and I over the years, and they are fantastic. Absolutely.
All right. Speaking of food, Greek Meals to Go. Join Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church way up in Concord for its next boxed Greek dinner.
You should do a cooking show called Speaking of Food. Yeah. Did you say the next Boxers or Briefs dinner?
Next box green dinner to go.
Oh, a box green dinner?
This Sunday, 8th from noon to 1, and now through August 4th, which is today. Orders are being accepted for I'm sorry. No, that's tomorrow, August 4th. Yes, orders are being accepted for.
No, August 4th is today. Today's the 4th, isn't it?
No, it's the 3rd.
Today's the 3rd?
Yes.
No, today's the 4th.
Oh, you're right. Today is the 4th. Oh my God.
No.
Orders are being accepted for boxed meals featuring a Greek vegetable melody with rice pilaf. I don't know what that is. And a roll for $15 a person. The event is drive-through and takeout only, so you got to email ordermygreekfood@gmail.com, or it's better probably to call 603-953-3051.
Why would it be better to call?
Because it's almost the end of the day.
Oh.
The church is also planning a similar takeout event for Sunday, September 12th, which will feature a meal, a Greek lasagna and Greek salad to go.
Ooh.
So visit Assumption, NewHampshire.org. Getting me all hungry now. It's all compliments of the hippo.
Oh boy, compliments of the hippo is always free.
Not everybody reads it though.
That's true. How many people would you say read it?
Probably at least a few.
Yeah.
Nashua communities coming together in Nashua, having upcoming creative union workshops in Nashua Farmers Market, Great American downtown at City Hall Plaza on Sunday, August 8th to August 29th at 10 to 2. So you might want to check that out. Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. Oh, here we go.
Oh, good.
Save the date, Friday, August 6th. The boys are coming back to town.
The boys are back in town.
Catch Recycle
boys
Percussion.
Are back in oh, I thought you meant Thin
They used
Lizzy.
to have 4 of them, but I've watched the Chaos and Kindness. I guess they only have 3 now.
Oh, I want to know the dirt. You should score an interview with them. I want to know what happened. I'm always looking for the dirt, Easy G. I bet there's a good, juicy story.
Unless the fourth person doesn't want to be on TV, which doesn't make sense because they're all over the world. So
all over the world.
I think they just let one go. August 7th and August 7th.
Let one go?
6th, yeah, August 7th at 8 o'clock at Lakeport Opera House at 781 Union Street in Laconia. You get tickets at 603-519-7506 or lakeport.com. Tickets are $25, which is not too bad.
I'm glad you approve of the price.
Yeah, because they've been known to charge more.
Oh, yes.
47th annual, speaking of Market Day Festival, way up in Concord.
Wait, did you say annual?
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah, annual, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Free admission.
Happy anniversary.
I don't say that anymore. MarketDaysFestival.com, August 19th to the 21st.
You almost said the WWW.
10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I remember years ago when I was living in Concord, we saw a guy play 3 songs, and it was just a early 2000s, and it was all lip sync. It was Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker was there, and he was lip syncing?
Yeah, it was awful.
Wow.
So they were all kind of.
Was he doing the twist, or was that also
he did the twist.
lip syncing?
He did the twist, but he wasn't singing.
Oh.
So that was a waste of time.
You must have been disappointed. Did you?
I was.
Did you yell anything out? Did you taunt him in some way?
I did not.
Good for you. You're the better man for not doing so.
I just laughed at him.
Yeah, you just laughed. Did you point and laugh, or just laugh?
I just said that guy's a bum.
I would have pointed and laughed. You said he was a bum?
Yeah, well, I could say worse.
Well, you could, but that's
speaking of something to do tonight,
very hurtful.
In Nashua, Fratello's, my friend Chris Cavanaugh will be playing at 5:30, so right around the corner.
Chris Cavanaugh?
Yeah, a friend of mine. He plays,
he's a friend of yours?
Yeah, he plays.
Is he also funny, or just your friend
no,
Mike?
He's not really funny. He's just a good overall guy. He plus he plays the not a harp, but a violin.
Oh!
He was playing at Ignite the other day.
Oh.
He's really good. He knows Amanda McCarthy. So.
Oh.
They're friends.
Uh-huh. Does he know that you're single-handedly responsible for all of her success?
No, we didn't. We don't have a lot of time.
You don't like to brag, I know.
No, true. We didn't have a lot of time to talk because of he was doing his gig over there.
Yes.
Anyways, the April Cushman there, she's going to be lots of fun stuff going on with her. She still hasn't announced her album coming out, Long Haul, but I did get to hear her sing it a couple months ago, and I had Amanda McCarthy sing it because she's the one that wrote the song, and they both did a great job. But she's still got her single out, Ain't No Stopping You, and now she's got the new one, Long Haul, and she's got a couple shows coming up.
Ain't No Stopping You. Is that about you, do you think? Do you think you
No.
inspired her to write that?
No, I don't think so at all.
Just asking. Because there ain't no stopping you, Easy G.
She's got some shows coming up if I can find it here.
I mean,
Here
you
we
don't
go.
even have a tablet, and you're still able to do this report every week.
I try.
There ain't no stopping you.
Yeah, she gave I can't speak. She's gonna have a full band show, and it's coming up in a while in November. But it's gonna be Southern New Hampshire, to be announced, and where the time is. So she said it's time to switch gears in November.
Switching gears.
So maybe it's time to mix it up or something.
Time to mix it up. Ooh, be careful with that.
And anyway, she's playing tonight at the 5:30 right here in right next town over, Murphy's Tap Room Carriage House in Bedford. And then she's playing Tuscan Village in Salem tomorrow at 6. And then she's playing Friday at August 6th at 6 p.m. at the Buckley's Restaurant and Tavern in Moultreborough. Wow, that's a lot of words.
Moultonborough.
August 20th, she's playing at 9 o'clock at the full band at Wally's Hampton Beach. Oh, yeah, and she's playing up in Maine August 9th at 8 o'clock. You always know how to say it, Ogunquit.
Ogunquit?
Yeah, I think Robert Dion plays at the front porch almost every weekend.
Is that a place called the front porch, or does he play on somebody's front porch?
It's a bar that he plays at.
Because I think it'd be fun. Like, I'd like to do a thing where I just go around and I just play songs on random people's front porches and maybe make a YouTube show out of it.
There you go. And she's also playing
Don't
there.
you steal my idea, by the way.
Yeah. She's also playing there on August 16th, 23rd, and 30th.
Mm.
So she's one busy lady. She still needs to get her surgery on her knee. That's too bad.
Oh. Now, does it sounds like April Cushman, that's who we're talking about, right?
Right.
It sounds like she does more shows solo than she does with her band. Am I right?
Well, she's doing a lot of solo acts because they weren't allowed to have bands.
Right.
So now she's trying to mix it up, as he says.
And is it true that I just heard a rumor earlier today that the former drummer of Offspring is in her band?
Maybe, I don't know.
Mm.
Anyways, Amanda McCarthy's in New England tour still. And August 5th, tomorrow, she's playing at the Plymouth Main Tavern on the wharf. Yep.
The Wharf?
Yep. And then August 7th, he's playing the Saw Billy Browning in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Saw Billy?
Yeah, and August 11th, he's playing at the Homestead Rest Tavern in Merrimack, New Hampshire, which is right around the corner.
Uh-huh.
And August 12th, he's playing Hudson Old Home in Hudson, New Hampshire. Hudson Old Home Days. And then, of course, he's going to be here next Tuesday.
That's right.
At 4 o'clock. So that's...
we look forward to that.
Got a couple more dates here.
Oh, good.
August 8th, he's playing a surprise show, but she announced it. The Ghost Harbor Collectible, Ashbury Park. I've heard of Ashbury Park. I think Bruce Springsteen played there.
Asbury Park?
Yeah. New Jersey.
He has an album called Greetings from Asbury Park.
Well, there you
He's
go.
actually from Freehold, New Jersey, but Greetings from Freehold doesn't really work.
And this August 9th, he's playing Monday in New York at Brooklyn Wonderville. And then August 15th, he's playing Sunday at Lewiston, Idaho. And then on
Idaho! 16th,
he's playing Monday in Los Angeles. And 17th, he's playing in San Diego.
You ever been to Idaho?
She's back to San Diego, that great song. And August 20th, he's playing Friday at Clarksville, Tennessee at Mike's Bar and Grill.
Tennessee. You ever been to Tennessee?
No.
Tennessee.
August 19th and August, he's playing back in Nashville at the Nectar Urban Cantina.
If you had a chance to either spend a weekend in Idaho or Tennessee, which to you
I think it would be Tennessee, yeah.
Sounds, yeah. Idaho sounds like hell.
Well, Katie Delmer's got a lot going on. She's playing in Concord outside on August 7th on a Saturday at Fletcher Park at the Capitol Theater for the Arts. And you can get some tickets at 6 to 7. The tickets are $12. And, you can go to katiedobinsmusic.com. I asked her today on Facebook Messenger, I said, on your post, it was so long to get the tickets that I wanted an easier thing, because by the time I finished it, people wouldn't have time to write it all down. So she said, I'll give you this, katiedobinsmusic.com. And just to tell people ahead of time, when you get there, they require a mask, and there's no bathrooms.
By the way, Tom Blanchard says in the chat room, I like potatoes. You like potatoes, Easy G?
Yeah, I had one tonight.
And speaking of no bathrooms, I know of somewhere else that has no bathrooms. Your former employer, Creamland.
Well, there's only...
That's why I'm a goldenrod man.
The show's only an hour, so I think...
Newer listeners are lost.
I don't know
on the
why there's no
reference,
bathroom, but
There should be bathrooms.
Yeah.
Should there not?
It's only an hour show. But if you can't make it this Saturday to the show, you can get at katiedelmas.com. Another thing before I get to that, in order to get the link for the tickets, and it costs $12, you must sign up ahead of time.
You must.
So that's a rule. Oh yeah, if you can't make the show on Saturday, you can live stream it, and it's $8 for the ticket, and there's $2 service charge, so it's a total of $10.
I don't like to lime stream. I'm more of a lemon guy.
Live stream.
I like a nice lemon stream.
And since I don't have anybody crazy enough to bring me there, I signed up for the live stream, so I'll let everybody know whether it was a good show or a bad show. I have a feeling it'll be a good show.
I like to combine them. I like a nice lemon stream.
And if you tell yourself, I can't get enough of Katie Dobbins, 9 o'clock today on the YouTube Believe.
Can't get enough of Katie Dobbins, babe.
It's Worship Wednesday. She does it once a month.
Worship Wednesday. I believe idolatry of a specific day of the week is against God's law. It's a sin.
She says it's good to do some Christian music. So she's really good at all the music she does.
Dirk Don says lemon over lime, shameful, Matt. It sounds like Dirk is more of a lime streamer, just like you, Eric.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you have an opinion about this now.
I'm sure I do.
It's an interesting time to be a wrestling fan. What the heck's going on with WWE letting the
Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, is
very
gone.
very bad idea.
Okay. The only thing I can think of.
What's your opinion? I know you got one.
Is it possible? Is it possible that Vince sat down with the writing? What do they have, like 60 writers? Is it possible that there was a sense that they had gone as far as they could with the character?
Yes, because he got burned alive. How can you come back from that?
Well, it's wrestling. Anything goes. But
true.
I mean, it's a soap opera. And soap operas, people die and they come back. But
he wasn't on the air for a while.
But I know. It's so strange. It is baffling. And he's going to end up in AEW.
And a lot of people were saying, why does he keep feeding AEW these wrestlers?
Well, there's a theory about that he's trying to do kind of like what Reagan did to the Soviet Union in the 80s during the Cold War. You just force them to spend themselves into oblivion.
But AEW's got to be careful, though, because they were all part of these new characters that they brought on, and they'll be put aside for all these WWE guys that Vince McMahon got, and they said that's going to ruin AEW.
I doubt. AEW, by every metric, is doing fantastically well.
So you heard it here first. They made a big mistake giving up on Bray Wyatt. He's one of the biggest characters in WWE.
Well, I don't think we can actually say you heard it here first, because that seems to be online. That seems to be the general consensus.
Right, and then, of course, I don't know if you heard yesterday, more breaking news.
Breaking news?
Ric Flair wanted to release, so they gave it to him. But he's 72 years old.
Yeah.
And they're saying that he will end up AEW, and I have to say that he will not.
I think he's going to main event the next AEW pay-per-view against Kenny Omega for the belt.
I don't know what your opinion about that is.
The Nature Boy.
What's your opinion about Ric Flair being released?
This is the second time this has happened. So supposedly he wanted to... So I don't know if you saw the statement that he released online that Ric Flair released. Yeah. He released a statement online
I saw a little bit
where every word is capitalized. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Every word is capitalized for no apparent reason. It's really strange. I've never seen anything like that before. So I assume he doesn't have a professional publicist working with him. But this happened once before where he wanted out of his contract so he could build his own brand outside of WWE. And it didn't really work out for him, and he ended up going back with WWE. That's not going to happen this time. He's 72 years old, like you said.
Yeah.
So God bless him. But
the last storyline, Lacey Evans, he didn't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, apparently they were both uncomfortable with it.
Yeah. So good luck to him. But of course, I read earlier today that SummerSlam could be canceled because of the COVID outbreak taken in Las Vegas. Then I read like an hour later, don't worry, it's not being canceled. So what's your opinion? Is it canceled, not canceled?
No, I don't think they'll cancel it, but everyone's going to have to mask up. They're requiring face masks. You have to wear a mask.
Right, because they're worried now about the COVID. They might have to go back to the Thunderdome. And then I read later that, we're not doing that. So you don't know who to believe. It's almost like it's wrestling. But then they came out saying Brent Wyatt was they had to get rid of him because of money problems. But then I read another article that they had a meeting with their people there.
They're swimming in cash.
They met with their what do you call that? People behind the scenes, the money guys, the board.
Yeah.
And they announced that they have a ton of money. So
they have plenty of money.
You know that's BS.
Well, but there is that persistent rumor that
right. That was another thing I read.
That Nick Khan, who is the CEO now of WWE, I mean Vince is still the president, but he still runs it. But that Nick Khan is just trying to save money and trying to cut the budget so that they can ultimately sell the company to NBC.
And they would make billions, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know what the valuation is on the company.
Then Vince would be gone, right?
Yeah. I mean, Vince is 75.
Right.
There's
a rumor that's going to happen. And when there's rumors, sometimes it does happen.
Rumors are usually true.
Now, I think they really messed this up. I know you were doing your show on Friday night with Pauly C and Dan there, that they really messed up WWE. They supposed to be Reigns versus Finn Balor for the SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And now they kind of pushed him aside, and he's going to fight. He's going to fight Seth.
John Cena.
I forget who he's. They throw some dummy
at SummerSlam.
They're messing up Finn Balor, which is one of the best.
Wait, isn't it Roman Reigns versus John Cena? Isn't that the main event?
Yeah, but it was stupid. Now they had Reigns out there in the middle of the ring, and it was a contract signing with Finn Balor, and I forget the dummy that came out and got in his way, and then, it was that dummy that's down in his luck there. He lost all his money.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, he's wearing the same shirt.
Baron Corbin.
He's wearing the same shirt with a stain on it.
I don't see anything in that guy.
I don't either. But
I'm amazed that Bray Wyatt's gone, but Baron Corbin still is there.
They're going to throw him against Finn Balor, which I think is a fool's waste of time. So, of course, he got into that argument in the fighting. And then Cena came down and signed a document that he's going to fight him now. And it was funny because on USA Network, they bleeped out the sexual comment that Roman Reigns made.
Yes.
But on SmackDown, they let him say it again. So it doesn't make any sense. Why would they allow it on Fox but not USA?
Different standards. Just different networks have different standards.
But I thought it was PG, That was definitely not a PG statement.
Don't
you agree?
Yeah, it's more PG-13, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I think they're really messing up with Finn Balor, which is not good because he is a great wrestler.
He is, absolutely.
But they've been known to drop the ball before. And then, of course, Goldberg's going to fight the Almighty, and that's going to be one of the stupidest matches in the history of wrestling. Goldberg's too old.
DJ Midas is in the Facebook live chat and says, great report, Easy.
Wow, thanks.
DJ Midas, of course, part of the WMNH family, host of Late Night Delight, which you can hear every Saturday night from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. with a replay on Sunday if you miss it. Rob Dion, the other entertainment reporter on the morning show, says, cheap plug for the morning show. Join me on the morning show. Facebook page live at 8 a.m. for more Name That Tune and World of Entertainment Thursday morning. Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, it's going to be on Facebook page on the on Peter White Morning Show.
Oh, I get it. So Rob is still doing that, even though Peter's on vacation.
Yeah.
He's going to do that.
I don't know where he's going to be at, but maybe.
I get it. Okay.
I don't know where he's going to be at. You can tell it on the Facebook Live if he chooses.
Yes.
But AEW is, of course, next month. They have it September 5th, next pay-per-view, All Out, and I think that's supposed to be what CM Punk comes back. I think it's in Chicago or something.
Yep. At the United Center. I'm looking forward to.
We'll see what happens if he's really coming back.
He'll be there.
Oh, all right.
They can you imagine what would happen if he's not there for that?
Egg on their face.
They will riot. They will literally riot in that building if he's not there.
They're trying to keep it a secret, but how can you do that anymore,
Yeah. Well, it's an open secret. You just don't confirm it. You let the rumor, because here's the thing. You want the rumor to be out there. You want it to be out there because that sells tickets. So you just don't actually confirm it. Tony Khan has been asked about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan in interviews, and he just kind of smiles and says, I can't talk about that.
Well, you talk about that other guy in WWE working with Vince. His name is Khan, too?
Yeah.
They're not related, I'm assuming.
They're not related that I know of. Well, it's a common last name.
All right.
Scott Robinson has a question, Easy. He says, Eric, who do you think is the best wrestling actor? I, for one, think Rowdy Roddy Piper had an Oscar-worthy performance in They Live.
Yeah, he was pretty good outside the ring, yeah. I know Hogan did some movies, but they were all bombs.
Yes.
Especially,
Piper was a legitimately really good actor.
Especially that one where that guy came in to wrestle after being in that god-awful movie. Zeus. Oh. You remember that one?
No Holds Barred is brutally
then he
bad.
came to wrestle, and he was even worse.
Yeah, but Roddy Piper, oh, yeah, Zeus was terrible in the ring. He died not too long ago.
No way. That's right. He did die.
Tiny Lister.
Rest in peace.
It's odd that you smile when you say that. I can tell you really didn't like him. He's right here like, yeah, he did die.
Piper was rest in peace. Piper was good.
Yeah, Rob did clarify in the chat room. He'll be on the morning show page.
Excellent.
Very good. Miriam Banish is in the chat and says, I'm actually waiting for a specific event Eric is supposed to cover. I just told him today, though. Yeah, so I understand if he can't.
I announced it at the beginning of the show.
Yes, maybe you should announce it again for Miriam.
All right, I'll announce it at the end of the report. Then.
Oh, very good. It'll be like you're bookending the report.
Yep. So I always thought some miscellaneous stuff now. Thanks to Mary, the 2021 Battle of the Badgers is going to be at 6 o'clock. Oh, sugar. I didn't write the date down.
No!
I think it's this month. But you can check on the Google Battle of the Badgers. That's my bad. Egg on your face.
Oh.
Tickets are $6 and they're available at the Fisher Cat Stadium. So I think it's in August, but you can Google that 2021 Battle of the Badgers. So, anyways, is my venting now of all this. Remember, ABC used to be the home of. Okay, I think they're going to be the home of Monday Night Football again, and they used to have good shows on there. I don't know if you ever remember that. Might
have said something in the chat room that I can't read on the air, but that's funny.
I remember when ABC used to have great shows, but now they're all full of garbage. I don't know why it's coming back, but I think it's all done. The Bachelorette on the ABC this from Monday, and then they're going to have another season right around the corner. I don't know why the Bachelor is not on, but they're having another season of The Bachelor, the 18th season, and it's garbage TV, and they're bringing back The Bachelor in Paradise. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. It's coming back August 16th on ABC. And that's going to be the garbage, pure garbage at 8 o'clock. And then they're bringing back the.
Not a fan?
No, and they're bringing back all these awful shows, and they're rumored to. I think it's like 30, 35. Or 30, I don't remember. It's garbage TV. Dancing with the Stars.
We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hello, Matt. This is Gene Simmons.
Oh, Gene Simmons.
Of KISS.
Well, hello, Gene Simmons of KISS. How are you? It's quite a surprise to hear from you today.
Yes, well, I was out and about, just cruising home, as usual, when I have a few hours to kill. And I was listening to the entertainment report by that fine gentleman you have there with you, EZG.
Yes.
And I wanted to add something to the list that's very kind of special to me, Matt.
Oh, very good, Gene Simmons of KISS. What do you have?
Well, this Friday, Matt, as you may or may not know, on your show on Friday nights, Retro Spectrum Radio, you'll be performing KISS songs all night long for 2 hours straight, commercial-free and interruption-free from what I'm being told.
I will be performing KISS songs?
Yes.
Oh.
That's right.
I'll have to bring my bass.
Yes, please bring your bass. Bring a mouth harp, too, because I've written a new song, Matt.
Oh, you'll be there, too, Gene Simmons of KISS.
That's correct. Oh. I'll be there playing the mouth harp.
Oh, I see. So you'll play the mouth harp, I'll play bass. We'll have to bring EZG to play drums.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's fine.
All right.
Yes, originally I got the news about an hour ago, but originally I suppose you folks were supposed to be playing Frank Zappa this Friday night.
That's what I had heard. That's what Paulie C., the host of Retro Spectrum Radio, had posted.
Yes, I saw that too, but then I gave him a call and asked him, since I was in town, if he'd like to maybe postpone that show and have me, Gene Simmons of KISS, come on the air and perform with you, Matt Connarton.
Wow, this is like a dream come true, a literal dream come true.
Oh, Matt, can you hold on 1 second?
Yes,
1 moment.
yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, Matt. I just got a message from my assistant. I'm not going to make it this Friday night. I do apologize.
Oh.
So I guess it will be the Frank Zappa evening on Friday night.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think on your solo album, the second solo album, Gene Simmons of Kiss, with a title of the album that we can't even say on the radio, I believe you have a song on there that you had written with Frank Zappa.
That's correct, Matt. Absolutely. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm the one who discovered Frank Zappa.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Wow. No kidding.
That's right.
Oh, that's very exciting. That's good.
He was in a shanty little bar back in 1968 when I was with Wicked Lester, and me and Ace were just sitting there having a few cocktails, and we saw him performing up on stage, and we're like, hey, this guy's great.
Uh-huh. By the way, DJ Midas in the chat room says, love me some Zappa. He's very excited.
Yes. Well, he would have been more excited if I would have been there performing with you, the great Gene Simmons of Kiss. But we'll take a rain check on that, Matt. And I'm looking forward to Friday night as well when you folks play the Frank Zappa. He's always amused me, Matt.
Yes. Frank, good old Frank.
Did I ever tell you that story, Gene Simmons? I saw you at the hotel down the street many years ago when you were performing at the Verizon back then.
Was that Ace?
No, that's Easy G, Eric Gagnon. No, Ace isn't here.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I saw you at the hotel.
He sounds an awful lot like Ace, really.
He does. The same coherency level, yes.
It was the next day after the show, and he was having breakfast. I happened to be there. I don't know why, but there he was eating breakfast. I mean, you were eating the breakfast.
Are you still there, Gene Simmons of Kiss?
Yes, I'm here.
I thought maybe you were trying to remember what you had for breakfast that day.
All right, Matt. Well, I'm looking forward to not coming in this Friday night as originally planned and listening to you perform the Frank Zappa stuff all night with Pauly C and your friend who sits on the couch.
Oh, yeah. That's Dan Randlett. Yes. Well, very good. Very good. Well, thank you, Gene Simmons of Kiss. Always exciting to talk to you.
You're welcome, and I look forward to you entertaining the masses this Friday night. Have a good day, Matt.
All right, bye-bye.
You too, wow.
All right, the great Gene Simmons of Kiss. We have somebody else, too, who wants to chime in.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There you go.
Piper, right?
That's for Scott Robinson. Yes, Roddy Piper, and
Wow.
They Live.
Yeah. Don't forget the Summer Olympics are going to be all done this Sunday. But if you're saying to yourself, I can't get enough of the Olympics, we have the Paralympics. I think I finally meant that right?
Paralympics, yes.
And I always like you to say what President Reagan, President Trump said about that.
Yes, he said it was hard to watch.
Oh, boy.
But he did, he's awkward. Shannon McGuire joins us in the Facebook live chat. Hello, Shannon.
Yeah, it's funny because I was not really funny, but I was reading about they have a major COVID outbreak in China, and where they know the Winter Olympics are coming there February 4th. I don't sure nothing will break that from happening. Yeah.
By the way, Pauly C is in the Facebook live chat. Pauly C, of course, from Retro Spectrum Radio with Pauly C, which you can hear every Friday night, beginning at 7:30 p.m. right here on WMNH. And he says, wait, did Simmons just bail on Friday night? Yes, he did. So it looks like it's Zappa.
Yeah, and a little Red Sox update. I have to agree with my friend of mine that the Red Sox are they've lost 5 in a row, and he called them a bunch of cheaters.
Oh.
Because Alex Cora was the manager assistant manager at Houston when they had that big scandal when they were caught cheating. When the guy in the back was painting that drum. Remember that scandal?
I do.
And I wasn't a big fan of coming back to the Red Sox, so now they've lost 5 in a row. So hopefully they're going to get their act together. Speaking of baseball, I really talked about it a lot, but I was kind of laughing. I almost went to the game today at 12 o'clock, and it was only the third inning. They were losing 10-0.
10-0. Wow.
Yeah, so who knows what the final score will be.
Jeez.
I don't call that lazy.
The Red Sox next 5 games, tonight against the Tigers, Thursday against the Tigers, and then they're playing 4 this weekend, Friday against the Blue Jays, 2 games on Saturday. Let's play 2. And I always like how they do that, separate admission games. So you come in and you pay for the 1 o'clock game, you missed early in the season, and then they make you pay for the 7 o'clock game. Back in the day, you used to have double headers all the time. It was single admission, but now there's just so money hungry, grab.
You ever have a doubleheader?
No. And it's Sunday to play the Blue Jays. Oh, yeah, then for all your Patriots fans, I got a couple of things that people can see on 97 or Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah. So for those of you watching, EZG.
I won this years ago.
I need to describe this, of course, because radio is a theater of the mind, but EZG is unfurling what is that, a beach towel?
No, it's a flag I won.
It's a flag.
I collect this heaven.
Of, what are we looking at? New England Patriots helmet there, and
the Patriot flag.
The Patriot flag. Very nice. Very nice.
And I've had that for a long time.
You've had it for a long time.
Take that out every football season.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And hang that up at
sure.
my room. And then I don't know.
And then when the Patriots lose, do you lower it to half-mast?
I just put it back in the box.
I understand. Okay.
Now it's a new season. I don't forget who got me this, but when they score a touchdown, you go,
oh,
touchdown.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a little, I don't even know what that's called.
The touchdown.
This is a touchdown celebrate thing.
Speaking of football, it's coming back tomorrow, the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. And, of course, they'll be having the 2020 ceremonies very soon and the 2021 ceremony. And I always laugh because they get that awful yellow jacket, but they all love it because they're Hall of Famers. And, of course, you wear that green jacket with the Masters.
I got stung by a green jacket on the face recently. It was terrible.
Oh, God. The Dallas Cowboys are playing the Steelers, so that should be a good game. And then the Patriots are playing Washington football team this coming next Thursday at 7:30. So preseason games are really pretty boring, but it would be interesting to see what the Patriots are up to. They're only playing 3 this year instead of 4. So, of course, last year they played 0s. Every year it's slightly different. Oh, yeah, and it's coming up now this month, the Caribbean Festival. It's a free event, family event, giveaways, music, food on August 23rd on a Saturday at Veterans Park, 11 a.m. to 6. Have you gone to the Caribbean Festival in the past?
The Caribbean Festival? I have not.
I went there once, and nothing against the Caribbean Festival, but the music was very loud.
Tom Blanchard in the chat says, I'll have to stop by the dispensary for the Zappa show on Friday.
Oh, boy.
And Paulie C says that second thing that you had there, EZG, it's called a Patriots thingy.
Oh, Patriots thingy. All right. Mm-hmm. I just call it a touchdown thing.
Yeah. No, it's called a Patriots thingy.
Okay, for all you NASCAR fans, where is the NASCAR? Well, they took 3 weeks off because of the Olympics. And coming back this Sunday, August 8th, a road race at 3 o'clock, the Go Bowling at the Glen on NBSCN. I don't know if you heard the scandal with...
a scandal? Oh, I love a good scandal, as you know.
Well, NASCAR, they want to make more money, so they're thinking about having some of their races on a paid channel. You'll never guess which one, Peacock.
Oh, why is that a scandal? What's the scandal?
Well, because of the you should be able to watch the races on this regular television. It's like more money you have to pay.
Oh, well, that's
not really a scandal, but
yeah.
I wonder if eventually they'll have all their races on Peacock.
Maybe.
Make more money, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Always the running gag is will the Super Bowl ever be on paid channel?
Oh, I could see that.
My friend says it'll never happen.
Actually, no, it probably will never happen because the commercials, the networks make so much money.
Right.
Selling the commercials for that.
This makes me wonder. NASCAR, is popular, but it seems to me if they go on a paid channel, the people won't be able to see it, and they'll just kind of lose interest.
Mm-hmm. I'm not much of a sports guy. I'm just not masculine enough.
That's just
and
my
Matt
opinion.
doesn't want to admit it because I don't think Matt is being a man right now.
Yeah, I'm not manly enough.
Sunday,
for
August 15th, the road race, another one. They have more road races here. I think people like that, but I'm not a big fan of the road races.
Right.
At 1 o'clock, the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard on NBC.
Oh.
And soon, NBCSN is going out of business, and they'll be going to the USA Network.
Yes. Yeah, they're killing off. NBC Universal is ending their sports, separate sports
they
channel.
do very well. And, of course, coming up around the corner is the Labor Day weekend, the 20th annual, and it's kind of a request, a donation request, but you don't have to pay the $5 to get in, but it's a fundraiser, and it's back again this Saturday, September 4th on Elm Street, Cruising, Manchester. It's rain or shine from 10 a.m. to 5, and like I said, it's a free event. And this Saturday, looking for something to do, August 7th, is Beach Day. I think July 30 got canceled because of rain. They're going down to the beach, and you can depart at Veterans Park at 8 a.m. or 10:30. Come back at either 2 or 4:30. It only costs $5, and you can buy them at Veterans Park starting at 7 a.m. cash or check. And they're having a lot of fun events. Happening very soon. On August 6th, they're having the New Kids on the Block. Yep. My ex-wife saw them.
Do you want to do the dance?
No.
Okay.
I think she met one of the guys on the
right stuff.
One of the kids on the block. She
one of the new kids on the block?
Yeah, she met one of them.
Well, they're from Boston.
Did
you know that?
Yep. And then they already had this event, so they already had that. Tonight's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
And then tomorrow night.
Where?
At the Fenway Park.
Oh, right.
August 5th is Green Day.
Did you know, by the way, and I only know this from talking to Dan Randlett because he goes to some of these shows, the Fenway Park shows are at like 5:30 in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, like he was going to see Guns N' Roses at 5:30 in the afternoon. Isn't that odd? I mean, I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but yeah.
Interesting.
Very odd.
In a couple more weeks of the in-town farm stand going to August 26th. It's 3 p.m. to 6. It's a free event, obviously, every week at Victory Park.
Yeah, I like the little laugh you throw in there.
Yeah. See, I gotta get rid of all these scribbles. Too many scribbles.
Too many scribbles.
That'll be my goal.
Some people said the Matt show is boring.
That'll be my goal next week to get all these scribbles.
If only you had a tablet.
Yeah, true.
You wouldn't need scribbles ever
There's a
again.
lot of events coming up for the Megan Quinn Hunter and friends are putting on at PYT, so that'll be announced time to come. Fall in the winter, they got a lot of shows.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too
so
early.
My show is diversified. That's why my show is so much better than Matt's show.
Yeah, too early to promote them. But coming up, 2021, 2022 Performing Arts Series, you can go to 603-668-5588 or go to paltheater.org. The Queen, a tribute to Whitney Houston, September 10th, to September 26th. And so that will be a great show. And many more.
Crack is whack.
Yeah, but kind of find out though. I think you told me that Bobby Brown. Whitney Houston introduced Bobby Brown to drugs. Was that you who told me that?
I've heard that before. I don't know if I'm the one who said that.
I think Peter White said that. Yeah, Peter White said that.
Yeah.
I always thought it was the other way around.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, you can go to paltheater.org and you can also make a donation or you can get a gift card. And they got a couple more weeks of the summer series. And that's only $10, and it's at 10:30 to 6 on Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, that's what I got to fix next week. All these scribbles.
Paulie C in the chat says, if you cannot afford the Billy Joel concert at Fenway on Sunday the 15th, MPTS will be filming a Billy Joel tribute band at Stark Park at 2 p.m. Free to the public. Puritan will be there selling ice cream and refreshments. Oh, did you write that down, Easy G, so you can put that in your entertainment report?
You already announced it, so.
Right. Well, I think he wanted you to announce it.
Oh, Stark Park on the 15th?
Yeah.
I already forgot what he said. Sorry, Paul.
It's the hillbilly mentality.
All right, well, I'll end it with the Robert Diane still listening. I'll end it with the Majestic Theater. You got information at majestictheater.net or call 603-669-7469. And September 1st, they're going to full capacity. And you can also call them and make a donation or get a gift card. And it's also, this year, it's also the 30th anniversary of the theater.
Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
And one last thing, he and Robert Dion and Majestic Theater have lots of shows coming up in the fall of 2021, 2022. But actually, it's not that far away, so we shall get into that another day.
And don't forget, Miriam's event.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Excuse
me. Thanks for bringing that up.
And I almost tasted the fruits of my labor.
We shall do that event for. Oh, it's right here.
Yes.
Wow, came right up.
Huh. If you had a tablet, you could have found it even faster, I bet.
I had it right here. Then
you can have one shipped from Idaho.
Oh, here we go. The 4th annual Remembering Dustin, August 7th. Oh, goodness gracious. You're pressing the wrong button.
Goodness gracious, please. You're getting a little salty with the language there. There
here we go.
Children listening.
I got to press the button here again.
Yep, press that button.
Oh, it's trigger. That's not what I want.
You having some trouble there?
I keep pressing the wrong button.
I understand.
That's still the right song.
Oh, my goodness. You're really having some trouble there, huh?
This is rotten radio.
Wow. Well,
You know, I thought Matt knew me, but I guess he doesn't know me.
For some reason, okay, try this now.
Yeah, try that.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Pressing that button to finally get there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go. Remembering Dustin this Saturday at 2 o'clock. And we have more than 100 raffle items. And it's not the page I had before, but it's this Saturday at 2 o'clock. It's Remembering Dustin. It's a fundraiser for scholarships. They've raised, I think it was over $4,000. So it's also at the, this is not what I want. Hang on. This is not what I'm looking for. I shall try this one more time.
Okay.
Then I give up.
Yeah.
I keep pressing the wrong button. So.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Try it one more time.
Sure.
Just having trouble with the
yeah, apparently,
the
yeah.
page.
Yeah. No pressure or anything.
No, it's not working. So.
Oh. All right.
Sorry about that. Kind of crash and burn. I just couldn't get to the computer to work properly.
You've got some egg on your face now, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'll find out the date for unless Mary's listening, about the Battle of the Badges. If she's listening, tell us what day it is.
Right. Okay.
Or I can just Google it here, I guess. Let me just Google it.
Sure.
Why don't you do some talking, because it's making bad radio.
While you Google that, let's take a quick break. We're actually almost out of show. That was a long entertainment report, Easy G.
Yeah, probably too long.
Oh, it's okay. But we'll take a very quick break. We'll play a very short song and then show some love to our sponsors so we can
Badges Day.
Pay the bills. Oh, did you find it already?
No, not yet.
Okay. So we'll show some love to our sponsors and then we'll come right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Well, we are, to say we're into hour number 2 is putting it lightly. We actually only have a little bit of show left, but you're tuned in to Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Let's grab this call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hi, Matt. It's Miriam Banish.
Hey, Miriam.
Oh, good. Hey, I found the date now. It's August 20th on a Friday.
Yep. It's this Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's this Saturday at 2.
It's Remembering Dustin. It's a scholarship fund for dramatic arts.
Yeah.
And Dustin was he was a high school student at Central High, I believe.
Yes.
And he passed away, and they did this for him. He had vascular Ehlers-Danlos.
Yeah, I announced it early in the show, but I couldn't get the phone to work. It kept saying error. So.
No worries. I got it.
Yeah.
But thank you. You got most of the information out there. Oh, I need to give you the address. So where is the address? It's Manchester Vineyard Church, 750 Pine Street in Manchester.
Yeah, I've been there before, a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's at 2. It starts at 2 o'clock, and there's a raffle and a bake sale and some entertainment.
I do the same lady who talked about when you get out I did write it down. The cornhole, isn't that this weekend?
I don't know.
Cornhole is you're thinking of Mary, not Miriam. This is Miriam.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Phone. Yes.
Whoops.
Yep.
Like an egg on your face.
I know.
Here's more information. Here's more information about Dustin. This is good because they have it written here. I should have just read it. Remembering Dustin, who was a student at Manchester High School Central from 2015 to 2017, when he passed away. He was very active in both drama and chorus. A scholarship was started in his name, and this fundraiser helps raise money for those scholarships. To date, we have awarded $4,100 to 12 students. Please help us continue Dustin's legacy by joining us.
Yeah, I did.
And again, that's Saturday at 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
and it's Manchester Vineyard Church, 750 Pine Street.
Yeah, I read that earlier, but for some reason I wanted to do it again, but my phone kept saying error when I tried to get all the information.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, I just didn't hear it the first time around. I don't know why I was listening, but somehow I didn't catch it.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, Eric was having some technical difficulties. By the way, Miriam, is there some place that people can go online for information about the event? Or
yes, there's a link. It's in Dustin's grandfather is a beekeeper, and he's at all the farmers markets. He comes to the Manchester one too, and so he has a Facebook page. It's DJ's Pure Natural Honey, and they've been putting links on there for the event.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that guy
And
is.
it's a Facebook page.
His honey is really good.
What, Eric? What?
He works at the farmer's stand there. In town there.
Oh, you know who Miriam is talking about.
I don't know him very well, but he's there every week selling his honey.
You like his honey?
I personally have never bought any, but he tells me it's very good.
It's great.
There you go.
Tom Blanchard is asking, is that the corner of Pine and Webster?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. Very good.
Thank you.
All right, Miriam. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
All right. Anytime. Bye-bye.
All right. Before we run out of the show,
yes.
Thanks to Mary. 2021 Battle of the Badge at 6 o'clock. Tickets are available for $6 at the Fisher Gas Stadium. It's August 20th on a Friday.
Oh, very good.
So it's around the corner now.
Is that the one with the cornhole?
No, she is doing a cornhole. I think it's. I don't have the information, but I think it might be Sunday at the local downtown restaurant where they used to sell the free bacon there.
Oh, at the bonfire, yes.
Yeah, they don't do the free bacon anymore, I've been told.
They don't do the free bacon anymore. I wanted free bacon.
Well, you had your chance. It was over they did it for a long time.
I'm gonna start a. You know how they have the free Britney? I'm gonna start free bacon.
So I'm
going to start advocating for that.
Event is either Saturday or Sunday, so you probably give them a call and they'll give you all the information.
And demand free bacon?
Yeah.
Do you ever demand free bacon? You ever just walk into, oh, that reminds me. So
I like bacon, but it doesn't like me.
So the whole thing, I learned recently that when, so it really is true. You have a tab at Bunny's.
I guess, yeah.
Because I thought it was a bit at first. I didn't know whether like people were serious about. I think Joe Friday had said something in the chat room a number of weeks ago.
I think he set it up with the Tammy,
which is very nice.
Very nice.
The reason I know that it's true is because I went in there. I go in there occasionally. In fact, it's part of my ritual on Fridays.
Yeah,
because I'm here for two shows. I finish up my show. I go down to Bunny's to get my caffeine fix so I can get juiced up for Retro Spectrum. Chris is there. So I go, I get my caffeine. I say hi to Chris. And Chris is like, hey, do you know whose tab this is? Is this someone connected to your show? And I said, yeah. Oh, so it's for real. Yes, that's Eric Gagnon. Right. Yeah, so you really do have a tab there. That's interesting.
I hope you had some food in between the shows. I hope it's not loading up with caffeine.
Of course I have food.
All right.
I mean, it's me. Come on.
Oh, yeah, true. I know you never eaten here, though.
Right. No, not allowed to eat in here.
But then again, if it's between shows, so is it different rules?
No. No, actually, for real, on God's truth, if I bring something into the building, I'll eat it out in the hallway. I don't bring it in here to eat.
It doesn't seem too convenient in the hallway.
It's really not a big deal.
All right.
Like if I'm just gobbling down a piece of pizza from Cesario's, I just by the time I get up here, it's mostly in my tummy anyway.
All right. I'm just making sure you're eating because.
Thank you, Eric.
Drinking a lot of caffeine.
That's something you never have to worry about with me. I never forget to eat.
True,
that's for
good
sure.
point. I remember watching that old play a while back where his mother used to call. I forget the name of the play at Palace Theater. And his mother was saying, "Did you eat, Johnny?"
Yeah.
And he always said, "Yes, Mama, I will eat."
Oh.
Yeah, true. I guess I forgot who I was talking to. That's right. I don't think you skip many meals.
No. What are you calling me fat?
No, but I know
Crazy Joe calls me fat.
No,
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. Wow. Shame on
Yes.
him.
He says in his he refers to me as Matzo, Fatso, Ratso or something.
That's not very nice.
Hello to our friend Scott Perry from the Courtesy Call podcast. He says in the chat room, episode 27 is this Sunday. Host Scott Perry will give a recap on the last 2 weeks. And then, whoops, it scrolled away from me. I lost. I lost it. Sorry. It scrolled up and I can't find it now. I'm sorry, Scott. Anyway, check out Scott Perry's podcast. He does a political podcast. It's about 2 hours long, a new episode every Sunday. And I know in this one he talks about, have you been following Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York? That devastating AG's report.
Well, I know the president asked him to resign, but I don't think the Cuomo will be listening to what the president says.
Yeah, apparently Cuomo's being pretty stubborn, but his own party is against him on this. The President
Maybe it's him
Biden.
now calling.
President
Defend
Biden,
himself.
right? Maybe the former drummer of
could be
of the Offspring can become the
Maybe
new
it's
governor.
Ron.
The
Haven't
new
heard from
governor of
Ron
New York.
lately.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Matt, this is Dirk. Look,
Yes,
I
Dirk.
agree with you on your stance, and I agree so much that I am currently handcuffed to the radiator, and I will not let myself be freed until our demands are met. Free bacon.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Dirk. Well,
You're welcome.
It's only right.
I'm doing this for all of us. If I starve, I starve.
Mm-hmm.
The key is gone. I don't know where the key is.
Right.
In fact, I may need help after we get our demands. But anyways, I'm with you. Stay strong.
You're going to need some free bacon. Thank you, Dirk. I'll stay strong for all of us.
Good. Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, boy.
That is Dirk Don from Arrogant Media. Please check out their YouTube page. A lot of great content there. He sent me something today I didn't have a chance to look at yet, but I will tonight. But they've got a couple thousand subscribers now. They're doing really well with it.
Wow.
Dirk Don, Arrogant Media. You should subscribe, Eric. Are you on the YouTube?
No, I don't subscribe to any of that stuff now.
Really? Why not?
Yeah, I don't.
You get a little notification whenever there's a new video.
Just never got around to it.
Uh-huh. Well,
maybe someday.
Maybe you could put it on your bucket list.
Yeah, all I know is next week when you see me, I'm gonna have a new folder and a new notebook.
Really?
That's the only. I got 2 new ones at home. That's the only way to fix all these scribbles.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, you could have fixed all that with a tablet.
True. I like to do it old school.
Right. Oh, I know.
Because you need to write things down. Like the Don T. Tibbetts from Florida says, you always tell him, Peter White, write it down and you won't forget.
Yes.
And he has his own notebook. If you see it on his 97
Whoa,
on Facebook.
He has his own notebook?
He makes notes, yeah. 'Cause
No
Don
way.
T. Tibbetts told him to write it down.
He has his own notebook.
And he likes Don T. Tibbetts. They're good pals.
You're making this up. Come on.
No, he has a big notebook.
What?
You know, right there.
Sure he does.
I've seen him write in it.
Now, Midas is in the chat room suggesting you get a trapper keeper.
Yeah, I've had some of those in the past.
Uh-huh.
I'll take that under consideration.
You should. You should. If anyone wants to get in with the call quickly, we are almost out of show, but you can buzz in quickly at 603-250-6007. But, you're in trouble when your own party is against you, because usually the way it works in our binary two-party duopoly is only Republicans hold Democrats accountable and only Democrats hold Republicans accountable. If you're on the same side, usually look the other way, find a way to rationalize or excuse whatever somebody else on your own side does.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, I mean, that report on Cuomo was so devastating. And Biden had already said, I think back in March, that if it came back bad, that Governor Cuomo should resign. And Kirsten Gillibrand says he should resign. Everybody.
They want to get rid of the governor in California, too, I heard.
Yeah, well, for different circumstance, but
right. They got like 100 people running against them.
They're trying to recall Gavin Newsom, and of course, whenever they do a recall in California, as we learned back when they recalled Gray Davis, it ends up being kind of a free for all. Maybe you could even probably move to California and run for governor.
Bruce Jenner now is
Caitlin.
Caitlin now
Dead naming is bad.
He threw his name in that.
Her.
See through her name in a hat.
There you go.
No political anything. So.
Yes.
Just a name, I guess.
By the way, Dirk is in the chat room and in all caps says, show your support for bacon.
Yeah, I like bacon, Kurt, but it doesn't like me.
Now, what do you mean when you say it doesn't like you? What do you mean by that?
Too much grease.
Uh-huh.
Tastes good, but later on, forget it.
I should play another Offspring song to close the show. Do you have any requests?
I'm not a fan.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But you are going to audition, correct?
Oh, might as well, I guess. I can throw my name in a hat.
You could play Gone Away. That's kind of a cool song. Throw your name into the hat.
I don't know if I ever told you, too. I'm not really a big Kiss fan either. I wasn't going to say that when Gene Simmons was on the line. I didn't want to offend him.
Good call.
But if you're still listening, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, he is still listening. Of course he is. Of course he is.
Yeah, that's right. This is his favorite afternoon drive show.
I do want to remind you before we run out of time, make sure you swing by the Hop Knot if you're in the area. And even if you're not in the area, it's worth the trip. Our wonderful sponsors in the Brady Sullivan right across the street. They have delicious gourmet pretzels. You can get bacon on your gourmet pretzel. They have craft beer. They have wine. Thursday nights, they have trivia night hosted by the great Bill Cini. Friday nights, our friend Grant Lampton performs live there from 7 to 9 p.m. Such great food, great service, and a wonderful family that owns and operates it. And we're so honored and privileged to have them as a sponsor.
I think some of their sandwiches have bacon in it.
Well, yes.
I usually tell them to hold the bacon.
You tell them to hold the bacon.
Yeah.
Scott Robinson in the chat says, try sizzling, Eric, instead of bacon.
I've never heard of it.
Sizzling? I remember seeing those ads when I was a kid. It's not bacon. It's sizzling.
I never heard of it. Oh, goodness.
All right, talking about bacon makes you tired.
I'm just crashing and burning.
Dirk says, man, the original Gone Away has so much more soul than Five Finger Death Punch's cover, and I don't even like Offspring. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Five Finger Death Punch. I find them off-putting. I can't even quite explain what it is. I've never figured out exactly what it is, but not a fan of the Five Finger Death Punch. How about you, Easy G? Do you like Five Finger Death Punch?
Never heard of them.
All right.
I don't really care to know about them.
Sure. Well, you say that now, you might listen to them someday, and suddenly they're your favorite band.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Easy G, thank you so much for a wonderful entertainment report on a Wednesday.
Yep.
And tomorrow, I'm sure, Mike Doyle, if you're listening, I'm sure tomorrow we'll do some politics. Maybe I'll say something mean about Biden. And who knows? And if you missed any part of today's show, it'll be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and, of course, at mattconnerton.com. Thank you all. Hello to our new friends again in Ireland. And that's going to be it for now. I'll see you tomorrow. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll leave with this.
All righty.
Offspring, Gone Away.